Package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a box of games from Japan. It's not very heavy. And the games from Japan are really going to slow down because basically the postage has pretty much doubled. So this one, they'll be few and far between. So I'll probably switch interest to other areas probably. But that being said, we have some nice items in here. I do believe them pretty much all for the MSX. Sorry, we've got everything as usual. As I said, they do a great job wrapping and everything like that, but obviously some sort of postal agreement has changed or something between the countries, and yeah, the prices have literally doubled. So, our first game, and I thought I had most of the Sony produced games, or knew of them. You know, you've had them loose or whatever. I've never seen this one before, and it's called Traffic. It's actually got shrink wrap around it, but it has been opened. You can take the box in and out. So it looks like some sort of traffic management game. I said I've never heard of this one. It looks like it's in English, so it should be perfectly playable. Most Sony games were. If we're careful, you can slide him out, so the plastic even covers the bottom too. So, and it has the manual and the cartridge. I don't think I've seen this loose in anyone's. I mean, these Sony cartridges come up all the time. There is another one that I don't have called Viz that I do know about. But I haven't been able to get a copy of that one yet. So, interesting. We'll have to have a play and see what it's like. Now, another MSX title. So there's not very many titles in here. That's why the box is pretty light. It's almost like they've got a minimum box size now. So, even if you're just buying, one little title that would weigh almost nothing, there's like a minimum freight cost, which is going to make it very difficult. Okay, another MSX game. I have not heard of this one. Looks like a bit of a platform exploring adventure game, which are always interesting. It's called Knither Special. It's a hard plastic case. Have a look at those graphics there. There's some interesting looking gameplay. Right, so no manual. Inside the case there's these plastic sleeves and things like that, and we have a cartridge. I may have seen this cartridge loose before. Looks familiar. So there's a plastic sleeve in here, so I assume there was maybe a map or something like that came with it, and instructions that went on the left. So not complete, but I don't think I played that much for that one. Okay. What else do we have? Another MSX title. This was really cheap. Produced by Toshiba, and it's actually a version. Sorry, just removing one of their lovely stickers. And it's a version of Go, which I played a very long time ago. I can't actually remember the rules, but it looks quite attractive as far as the graphics are concerned, and although there's some Japanese there, the scoring and everything like that is in English, so hopefully I'll be able to work it out. We have an interesting case. Oops. Right, the cartridge is a bit yellowed and everything, and it'd be very hard to work out what that was loose. I'm sure I've seen one of them loose before too. I'm sure I only got this for a couple of dollars. So, and there is an instruction manual. That's nicely presented. Yeah, the instructions are all in Japanese. There are different moves and scenarios there. I may have to look up how to play Go otherwise, but that's actually a nice addition, because there's heaps of mahjong games and card games and everything for MSX. They probably a lot of board games, if you know what I mean, a lot of those sort of casual games, and they probably amount to a large number of titles. No intention of getting them all. Now, oh, this is actually, so, okay, I didn't realise, the whole box is MSX. We're having a big MSX special here. This is by Brother. I have no idea what it is, because it had no pictures on the back. So, Takeru by Brother. Maybe it's a peripheral even. Would have thought Brother would have been a hardware sort of thing, but no, it's a ROM cartridge. For some reason there's a HAL instruction booklet in there. Wasn't sure that actually matches the Japanese on the thing. Could be a storage cartridge, because even though it has a label, it has a spot where you can write up here. So it might be a flash cartridge. That's what I reckon it is. Oh, I know what this one was. Yes, so these are a club cartridge. You actually went in and you downloaded a game onto it, so that's why it's got the HAL instructions, perhaps. I wonder what the actual game is. We'll have to plug it in and see if it still works. It mightn't work, but these are programmable cartridges, so you could take the cartridge back and get another game programmed on it, like, I suppose, like the Famicom's disc system. Discs, you go and get them reprogrammed, so when you buy those you've got no guarantee that it actually has the original game on it, because somebody could have taken it in and overwritten it with a kiosk. Plus also getting working ones of those drives is a bit difficult, but I haven't bothered collecting those as well. But there was an analogue of it on the MSX that I didn't know about, so always very interesting. Can't guarantee we're going to get a gameplay out of that one though. Alright, so a couple of games to try out. We might as well go and give them a play. Right, so on our programmable ROM cartridge we have Unfried, which I don't actually have. It's actually quite good. So one play game keyboard. Let's see. Just take that off. Joystick. Right. I've never played this one before, so. This may actually be one of those. There's actually. Oh, I mean, this is a hard to find cartridge in its own right. This is pretty cool. I haven't played it for ages. Bit of slow down there, but that's alright. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, whoops. Okay, I'll let it run into anybody. So every bullet we shoot obviously has a cost. Oh! So I'm obviously supposed to find Buffalo Bill. Yeah, let's go look in the saloon. No, nobody in there. Oops. So the Pseudo 3D is actually done quite well, and you know, it adds a bit of colour, which is nice. Oop. That way. Okay, cool. That way. Okay. No, I'm obviously going the wrong way. Learning, I'm not supposed to run into anybody. A lot of doors along this way. Okay, so gone the wrong way as my cat runs through and runs into my headphone wire. So going through all these buildings. Oh, seriously, you can't get out. So he's not in here. He's probably on the other side of these buildings. So this way. So Buffalo Bill was obviously moving around. Oops. Run out of time. Alright, well, an interesting way to actually get a copy of Fright. Not a common game in its own right, in cartridge form. You can get the tape version reasonably easy. But as you can see, it's actually quite well done on the MSX, so I definitely won't be overwriting that, but I will be trying to find out a bit more about this cartridge. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so here we go with Gomoku Narabe. I mean, it's Go, so 2 for joystick. Level, oh, we better try 1. 1 or 2 players, I suppose. 1. Right. Now, you have to remember, I haven't played Go for a very long time, so I really don't know what I'm doing. I take it is similar to Othello. Okay, it takes a little while, I think. Not sure if you have to surround or join up, but the graphics are quite well done. I mean, this is quite clear. Ah, right, 3 in a row. So the computer thinking time. Right, 4 in a row. So that's obviously a score for the computer. Yeah. Right, so you've got to stop. You have to stop the opposite player from getting 5 in a row. Right, so I'd be best going there. He's trying to stop me, of course. I'll go there. It cuts off that one. So you've got to stop the opposite player while also... right, so he's got 3 in a row there. So if I put one there... Now you can still put one on the other end of that, and I suppose get 4. Just another 3 that way. So he's got 4 and he wins that round. So I obviously need a bit more practice at Go, but the computer plays quite a decent game and it's a very nice looking one. I'll probably be playing this some more because I like board games like this. Yeah, I think it looks very well done. So very nice, cheeky. Let's try our next one. Right, so here we go with Traffic. Quite a colourful opening screen here. Bit of music playing. Okay, second button. Now, I have no idea so I need to manage the traffic. Okay. Right, repeat some. Before people get too frustrated. I think I failed. There we go, press fire to start. Let's try again. Right. Right, so you need to let those guys through, and that guy through. It's okay. What's going on there? No. Oh. Yeah, not allowed to let one get to 5. Well, quite an interesting little game. Not exactly easy though. I suppose once you get used to what in the world we're supposed to be doing. So one more go. Some of the things work. Okay. Okay. Here's the ambulance. I'm doing that good a job at letting the traffic flow here. I want that to change. Right, there we go. There we go. Come through. That's it. That through. That through. And a pile up there. Been good and not crossing things when they don't need to. It's actually could get you suckered in for a bit this game. Right, that comes through. That comes through. Just put it up there. Change that. Change that. Starting to get a pile up there. Let them through first. You've got to look in a lot of places. Good pile up here. And clear. And, congratulations! Oh, I cleared a level. Oh, and then we get a different map. That's not a bad little game. You can see that drawing you in and sucking in and playing it for ages. So, very simple, but quite an interesting little game. Never heard of it before. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so here we go with our last game in the set, and it's Knither Special, which by the looks of this says Demon Crystal Saga 2. So obviously this is the second game in the series. Quite nice music and some colourful text. Sorry, my cat is over there exploring everything. Right, we'll get into it. Welcome to the Dark Storm. Bridge is gone, okay. Okay. Go in here. Welcome to First Prison. Sit down on the ground. I was pressing the wrong button. So one button selects the weapon and the other button. Let's get back into it again. Again. Pick up something from here. Now, probably need a key for that. Firebox, right. Sorry, if we go through there, but what about those other keys? Some more fireballs. Oh, it might be full. Interesting how they've used character graphics. Don't know what they are. To that. Bang. Okay, so that's our first one. We'll do another one. We'll go to potassium. Okay. We only have one fireball going at once. Keys I've got. Right, I'm out of keys. Right, so that's the door out. There's our main key. Still not sure how the smaller keys work. That octopus thing used up a lot of our life. Okay. There's another castle done. Yeah, it's an interesting little game. Might be some play mechanics I'm messing up. You can probably switch between different armaments too, I think. Supermarket, okay. Key. Oh, that's not a bad little game. I'll have to try and figure out the particular quirks of that game a bit more later. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. I hope you've enjoyed these pickups and gameplays as much as I have. Always love getting new games for the MSX. So many games to discover. I actually have over 300 MSX1 games now, so the collection's going along quite nicely, and quite a few MSX2. Only got the one MSX2 Plus game. Going to work many made. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Bye.